Pregnancy after 3 months and before seventh month starts is a honeymoon period of pregnancy where there is no vomiting of the first 3 months and no aches and pains of the next 3 months. But still, there are a few nagging doubts which can be resolved in this video. It's all about that. Girls who often ask whether it's safe to climb stairs in pregnancy, whether I should shift my room from upstairs to downstairs, etc. Actually, if you hold on to the rails and take small steps and do it slowly, climbing is no problem at all in pregnancy. But you should not be overdoing it, and you should learn to stop when there are aches and pains while doing it. If you are careful, there is no restriction on climbing or climbing down. But of course, if you use ladders to clean up all the nooks and corners of your house, or the fan, wiping the fan, etc., that can be dangerous because it will require more contraction of muscles, and that can cause spasm of the muscles, and that will give rise to tension, and it might even in the later months cause uterine contractions. So climbing up ladders and doing lot of work can. Lifting heavy weights in a supermarket or in an airport or in a train or in a bus just once or twice also can be dangerous, because it will cause spasm of the muscles, and that will give rise to doubts about something, whether something happened to you or not. Therefore, lifting heavy weights should be avoided in pregnancy. Inadvertently, when we don't have pain in the second trimester, you forget that you are pregnant and you end up lifting up something that is not good for you, and then you get scared. So lifting heavy weights is a no-no in pregnancy. Let's talk about pleasant things instead of no-nos. Can you watch movies in theaters? It's a double yes. You can watch, there is no problem in pregnancy. Can you watch it on OTT? Yes, but please avoid watching movies on mobiles or TV in the night, because it's always known that pregnancy is a period where you don't get enough sleep at night. You need 8 to 9 hours sleep, and if you have screen time at the night where your hormone melatonin is rising and the cortisol is going down, if you go and see movies, the cortisol rises and then you won't be able to sleep. And then if you don't get sleep for a long time, that stresses you out and makes you tired the next day. So adequate sleep is necessary, and for that, if screen time, either working on your laptop or watching movies, is harmful, you have to let go of it and take healthy habits of eating early and going to sleep early. The other side of sleep is sleeping too much. Mothers and mother-in-law say that she is sleeping too much. Yes, progesterone, electrolyte disturbances, lack of good water, lack of enough food or protein, all this can cause sleep too much. But if it is more than 10 hours, you must go to a doctor or talk to somebody and find out what is the cause of this particular thing, whether it is electrolyte disturbance, whether there is thyroid deficiency, vitamin deficiency, whatever it is that's making the girl too much tired, and that can be corrected, and she has to be brought back to rails. Otherwise, diabetes or intrauterine growth retardation or even stillbirth is reported because of excessive sleeping. So it can be corrected, and pregnancy can move forward more smoothly. Drinking too much of tea during pregnancy is not good. So while you're working on your computer, you feel energized when you go on drinking tea. That is not to be encouraged, because caffeine too much in pregnancy can be harmful. People wonder whether eating dates can be harmful. Eating 6 or 7 dates in the end, last month, can be helpful in softening the cervix, helping normal delivery. But eating the dates in the early pregnancy is not harmful. Twice or thrice a week you can eat dates. It has got sugar, it has got a lot of nutrients, and it can be taken in moderate amounts. Eating moringa or drumstick leaves or drumsticks itself in sambar is something people are scared of because they think there can be premature contractions. But taken in moderate amounts, drumsticks and leaves, they have a lot of nutrient properties in it, and the moringa leaves do prevent constipation, so that should be taken. Cleaning household with chemicals is a taboo in pregnancy, because those chemicals can be harmful to the baby inside the uterus. So you should be careful about the glass cleaners and pesticides and whether they are harmful chemicals, and should be avoided. Strong smells can cause harm to the baby. While taking food, you should be Taking high protein food like fish or eggs, and for vegetarians, maybe pulses and peanuts or something like that. But you have to be careful not to take leftover foods. The stomach of a woman who is pregnant is more sensitive and can have gastroenteritis much faster than a normal woman, and therefore, leftover foods, at least even if it is kept in the fridge, if it is more than 2 days, should not be taken. You look at the expiry date of the bread and other biscuits or something, whichever masalas or whatever. None of the food that has passed the expiry dates, of course it should not be taken by anybody, but when a woman is pregnant, these things have to be diligently followed in the household, so that the gastroenteritis cannot happen to the lady in the house. I hope you breeze through your pregnancy and have a wonderful outcome of the pregnancy. Thank you so much.